Hi there. I wanted to do a quick KCON 2014 recap because it was just so awesome that it needs to be done. Let me just start off by saying that KCON was amazing. Where I'm from, Korean and K-pop fans are few and far between, so I kind of have to do all of the fangirling by myself. And it's kind of like a solo experience for me. So even though it was a little bit awkward at first to like really open up to people, once you started, that was it. The gates were open, game over. It was super nice to meet a lot of people who are into the same thing and to just connect, and that is something that you will not be able to get without KCON. So KCON, you rock for that. Now that I've gotten that out of the way, it wasn't long before KCON was lovingly dubbed LineCon, and trust me, it was a nickname well earned. I had P1 tickets, so it was important for me to get there as soon as possible because your place in line determined your place in line for the concert. So it was important to get in. It was important to get checked in as soon as possible. This is what had me in the line outside of the gate at 4 o'clock in the morning. So it started at the line outside the gate. After they let us through the gate, it was the line for check-in. And from there, we all stood in the line to get into the actual convention. So we didn't actually get in, and mind you, we were near the front of the line. We didn't actually get in until somewhere a little after 11. This kind of sucked because the first artist engagement was supposed to be at 11 with Vix. I will remind you, we were towards the front. The person I was hanging out with, she got in to see Vix, but there were a lot of people who came in way later than we did that were still getting Vix engagement passes, so they kind of got shafted, and that sucked a little bit. I personally only got to 1.5 panels before it was just a whole lot of standing in line for artist engagements for the rest of the day. Like, from the top of the day, it was go, go, go. And I don't mind waiting in line because the list of Korean celebrities I've touched has gotten a lot longer thanks to KCON, so I didn't mind the waiting at all, but it was literally non-stop from 4 a.m. to I didn't even eat that day until 10:30 at night. Like, after the concert was over, that was the first time I had an opportunity to actually eat something. So that's how crazy it was. There was so much to do. In fact, I would say there was too much. There was so much stuff that I missed that I never got a chance to get around to, that was a little bit, you learn a lot the first day, and then the second day you plan a little bit better. The second day, I actually got to get around to the marketplace, and I, tried some things. I tried that bubble tea, which is alright. I mean, it was good, but not as good as some people make it out to be. I bought some merch, that's always important. And now I get to blame KCON for my love of B1A4 and the fact that I just dropped hundreds of dollars on the B1A4 US tour. I'm going to 3 of the 4 cities. If you're going to any of them that aren't San Francisco, I'll probably see you there. The concerts themselves were amazing. Amazing. Being super close was nice, but I might have been just as happy if I were sitting in a seat close to the stage. Being smashed together with a bunch of people who did nothing but sweat and bake in the sun all day, and then have the artist continually tell them to raise their hands, left a little bit to be desired. Mostly showers. But the concerts themselves were super awesome, and having 2 nights of them really took the sting out of that post-concert depression. You know what I'm talking about. You go to a concert and you feel so like the highs are so high that once it's done, afterwards the lows are so low that you're just like so depressed and crying and like, what have you been doing with your entire life? Why are you not involved in more K-pop things? Like, you know what I mean. I know you know. To KCON and through the concerts, they really managed to scratch that K-pop itch that I tend to have most of the year. I really can't wait for next year. And even if you don't particularly like the groups that are going, like, I don't know who's going to be there next year, I still plan on going because that's how amazing it is. I saw people go one year, and when it came to the groups, I was like, meh. So I didn't go. And I totally regret it. Full of so many regrets. Just go. I'm saying just go. Even if you don't know who's going, go. Because you will have a great time. Every time you get in a new line, you make a new friend. So to summarize, KCON was great. I really recommend it. There were a few uncomfortable moments, but nothing outweighed the fact that KCON is one of the best places to be. If you like K-dramas, if you like K-pop, if you like Korea in general, go to KCON. The fact that it was 2 days this year was great. If they want to extend it to a week, I'm in. Do it. on it. So that's all I have to say about KCON. If you're going to the B1A4 concerts, maybe I'll see you there. Ooh, that was cheesy.